Creating a place to remember. This is actually the slogan of my YouTube channel. But what exactly does that mean? And of course, how can this help you, of course? So this YouTube channel has specially designed for high sensitives and empaths who have been out of alignment of their true self. What is the true self? The true self is, of course, our authenticity. That is basically that their congruency with our internal world, our thoughts, feelings, emotions, beliefs, and of course our external world. For example, you know exactly what it is that you want to do with your life. You know exactly what it is that energizes you, what makes you happy, what gives you fulfillment. But it's also, the external world is reflecting that back. You have surrounded yourself with people who are reflecting that back, and you're living a life of purpose and satisfaction and fulfillment and abundance simply just come into your life. Now, for most of us, especially myself, this is really my journey of my life so far, because since 2006 I had my first realization that something was missing. I was missing a connection, and that was the result after going through after a narcissistic relationship with one of my upbringings. And of course, what I was doing is, of course, I was being very, very busy at making sure that I have like a perfect image, a perfect image that was, of course, was projected on me. And how more I was working in order to make that happen is to get that sense of status and social acceptance, social approval, and material success, financial success. How more I was actually losing touch with my true self. I've been through different careers: shipping, logistics, marketing, entrepreneurship. And even though when I was making 5 figures a month as an internet entrepreneur, I was still feeling empty. And how that reflected back is that my expenses always equaled my income. So I was doing very, very hard my best to get out of the rat race. But the rat race was still inside of me because I had a very deep sense of emptiness inside of me. And of course I was constantly looking for, to fill up that emptiness, that craving, and being impulsive with my money, being impulsive with my expenses. So authenticity for me, it's living a life where you have set like boundaries for yourself, where you can say yes when you mean yes, and you can say no when you actually mean no. And let's be honest, how many of us high sensitive of empaths, we say so often yes, but we actually mean no. All right, so that's basically like a betrayal of self. We put ourselves back, and how more we do that, how more we actually get out of alignment with our true self. And how more we do that, how more it becomes difficult to actually become aware of our thoughts, feelings and emotions. And then how more difficult it can become to actually know exactly what it is that we want for ourselves in life. That we have like a beautiful portion of values, like this is really what I stand for, and this is what I have came here to do. This is what I have to bring to the world, and this is really what brings me satisfaction and fulfillment. And as long as I focus on that, then of course the true abundance will simply come to me without having yourself to slave for it, or doing very hard work and doing things that are completely like a huge drainer for yourself. Now, so many of us as empaths, high sensitive, we tend to seek to be alone, to be on ourselves, because if we are around people, we feel drained. Again, this is another sign of inauthenticity, because if we are, of course, in a line with who we really are, and we know what energizes us, then the people around us, if we are selected, then we know exactly what kind of people actually can uplift us and don't drain us. Again, it's knowing exactly what you want and what you don't want. So this YouTube channel has been designed for the high sensitive, the empath, who wants to develop a higher sense of authenticity and empathy for themselves. So you can know exactly what it is that you want for yourself and what you want to experience and what you want to create for yourself, that is in alignment with who you really are. And that's why I call this a place to remember.